What's up, guys? Welcome back here to the most must-see, the most prestigious, the most relevant show on YouTube Entertainment. My name is Sean Soulstar, along here with my co-host.
Your boy Dylan.
And this is, y'all know what it is, people. We don't have to explain it to you, but we'll say it anyway. This is the legend. Wait for it.
Daily.
Now, people, y'all know this is, this is the most must-see, the most prestigious, the most relevant show in entertainment, people. People like enthusiasm, right, people? I know y'all watch at home. And we're excited, to bring you this show once again, guys. And then we got some things we're going to talk about. First, let's talk about some GTS. As you may have known, guys, for the past week or so, there's been this GTS backstage buzz, not this spilling lies about GTS, and especially when it comes to a lot of especially Jay the Kevins, right? Oh, he's not there because he's drinking or because he's partying all the time. Which he goes to parties, right? But he's ruining his career, and the guy knows nothing for nobody. Okay, really? And even Jay had to explain it on Twitter, saying that it's because he works. He can't show up every single time, all the time like he used to, because because he actually works 40 hours a week. He works 8 to 10 hour days.
Yep.
And he works that that much time, and he can't get a lot of days off. You know what I'm saying? Like, his boss is the one that makes the schedule and schedules him, and usually he schedules him during the GTS tapings, right? Now, of course, Jay the Key Evans, right? Him, the character, would be like, you know what, sir? I'm gonna need you to give me some time off for GTS, man. I need to come to the tapings more often, right? And he'd be like, and his boss said no. He'd be like, well, you know what then? I don't need this job. I'm fucking legendary. But of course, Jay Evans, the person behind the camera, he needs this job. He needs support. Of course, he lives with his mom. But hello, he has a car. I don't know if it was paid off, but he has a car, gas. He has to pay for a phone bill, right? And it costs when his ex girlfriend threw it in the river. Remember, he said it was $700. You have to pay that phone off, right? And whether he buys food and whatnot, and sometimes he pays for his gear or whatever he gets. It costs money, these things, and he has to work for a living. It's not like he's Vince McMahon. If Graham was like Vince McMahon, he'd be able to pay Jay Evans and everyone else so they wouldn't have to work, right? But he pays them, but not enough to quit their job and work and work and be there all the time, you know. And I don't know if you've seen it, but I posted, guys, here on Instagram, that Grim posted up on Friday, right, with Jay Evans. He was in the warehouse, right, and Grim was like, "Look at, we're here with Jay the Kevin." Jay was like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "It's May 18th," and Jay's like, 2018, and then Grim goes to the camera, and he flipped off the camera, right, to flip off that way to show that it was to flip off the guy that's trying to leak the news, right? See, Jay's back. See, he was on here today, yesterday. See, and it's crazy, man. Watch. I don't know what you think, but I've seen it though, man. Just watching that video made me think of when they were in DF, because they were cool, right? But that was back behind the shows, behind the scenes, right? But as I wish, why can't they be, on different teams? That's fine, but why can't they just be friends? Be on different teams, be friends. But it's just crazy. Don't believe that BS backstage nonsense. Don't believe it, guys. Don't buy into that nonsense. It's all lies. And what do you think about that backstage nonsense, Mr. Dillon?
How about Jay coming back?
Yeah, and all that backstage guy trying to leak rumors about GTS.
I had no idea what that shit anymore. I don't know. Like, it can be anybody. It can be Vlad. It can be Jimmy.
Yeah.
It can be one of the new guys.
Brandon? I don't know. Well, and also, no, I know you see in just say Jay Evans, he's back, right? It's exciting. Jay the Key Evans is back, and what he saw and what he exposed on his camera. Now, Dylan, do you think that Graham Hop and Bale are behind Red Van Dam.
I think so. Maybe Grim turned heel.
Yeah. And he said on Twitter, or he said, why is he heel? Because he's heel, right? Wouldn't he be friends with Pete, Jay, and all the other guys that are heels, right? But he hates them. But you don't have to like him, you know what I'm saying, to be a heel. Yeah, I think he is. I think I slowly even I don't know, did you see today's did you see the episode on Monday, which was today for us?
What?
Did you happen to see today's episode?
No. I've
Okay.
been playing Fortnite and Overwatch.
Okay, yeah, but it's crazy. And I know you saw yesterday's, right?
With Jay came and Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
And that was that crazy when Grim pushed Jimmy in the ground. He was furious and the stuff going on, and he said people are mad that people are accusing him of being the Red Van Dam. Now, of course, Grim is a big man. You know, Doo-Hop is too tall, but just because they don't fit the person, right? The body built of the person doesn't mean that they may not be the actual person itself, but they may know someone that is, right? So I don't know. And remember, what was this nose thing, people? I don't know. And even today's episode, you gotta check it out. It's just crazy. I'm thinking, watching it, like, dang, like I knew this. Lately, there's been this new mean streak side of Grim, and honestly, I'm a fan of Grim, but I don't like it. I don't like this mean streak of Grim. What's happened to the old Grim we used to know back in the day? I don't get it. And now, and those of you who probably already seen the episode, as you already know, right? What was Giant Leather? He booked a match. A great match. Jay the Kid Evans versus Grim for the Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World. And Grim's like, well, he's the fat man that runs the brand, so you know what? No, you're not going to have the match. No. We'll find someone better. And he put him up against Kalidas for the YouTube Championship. And Jay was closing in on his, I think, his third or fourth YouTube title reign. Gave him a Jay's way. He was rolling, but he would have grabbed him, would have pinned it, would have been over. But all of a sudden, Grim comes in, double chin music, and that's it. It's over. And I'm thinking, what the heck, Grim? And yesterday when Grim, why would he throw Jay into the Red Van Dam? Like, I know what he did to him, right? But still, come on, Grim. I don't like it. What do you think, doing all this new mean streak side of Grim that he's been showing lately?
I like it a little bit. It's just like, okay, turn heel.
Yeah.
Everybody turn heel.
I know, yep. And even yesterday, man, like, I know you mad at Jay, but I think about it though. It's a story, people. You all know that. We're not breaking any news here. We all know it's wrestling. It's all a storyline. But you gotta admit, though, it's really a good storyline. As you see on Friday, and I talked to you guys earlier in the show, you know, when him and Jay were just that few seconds, they were talking. They were really cool with each other. They weren't like, cause it wasn't part of the show, right? So they were able to be cool with each other. So, you know, all this is just storyline. But the fact how mad he got yesterday at Jimmy and all that, everybody, they just know this is a great storyline right here. This is a great storyline. Grim's a genius right here when it comes to storyline booking. But we're talking about storyline, getting into the storyline. I don't know. You know, find out what's gonna happen tomorrow's episode with Grim and all that. And this Grim's crazy. He's incensed lately. This new mean streak side of him, but I don't know, man. And also, I cannot believe it. They had what was it? Johnny Leather made a match. Number one chicken tenders match for the tag titles. Pete, Tommy versus, I think it was Jimmy and Cheney. Like Jimmy's like, oh, if I want to team with Cheney, and he's like, well, you have to. Because Johnny Leather booked the match. Wait a minute, but why in the world? Wait a minute, Jay was there. Why didn't Jay step in and say, wait a minute? Me and Joe deserve a tag team title for any of these guys, right? But Joe wasn't there. But even Grim said today that from now on, you're not awarded the rematch clause. You gotta earn the rematch clause. That ain't right. Grim's trying to screw over his superstars that way, and I don't know. And at the end of the show, right, he gave another message, right, and Bale, and Bale left because he lost to Doo-Hop in a match. Was supposed to be the loser, got suspended for 2 weeks. Johnny Leather made the match, so Bale left. Supposedly he left, and then basically, Bale was outside waiting, right outside, locked outside, and then Doo-Hop, he said, "Oh, I gotta pick up the little coolest kid in diapers," right? And he left, and see on the security camera, right? The guy, he like, Bale looks at the Red Van Dam comes, and he's like, oh no, not the Red Van Dam. And that's when you see someone in the Red Van Dam outfit He's tall. You know it's Hop, obviously, and he gets him. He throws him in the van. So Grim has something to do with this. Grim, I don't get it. I don't get you, Grim. But we'll find out though. We'll find out tomorrow what else is going down. Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
pretty much.
yeah.
I have no idea what to talk about today. I really don't know.
Well, guys, yes, and I know what you know is as you know, Monday Night Raw, guys, is on. I heard that SmackDown they made a deal, I think, with Fox. So Fox are supposed to really going to be airing on either FSN one or they might broadcast on the channel 11 in 2019, right? And on Fridays. That's weird. Like, really, I don't know why they can get a USA Network, but we'll see what happens with that. And I'm watching Monday Night Raw, guys, and the return of Stephanie McMahon. She comes back. That was pretty amazing. I think, just Stephanie, man, she's back, and as you know, today they had the contract signing for Ronda Rousey and you know Nia Jax with the women's championship, and you have that match, and then she booked Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns, and of course Jinder Mahal had to interfere, and that's when Seth Rollins interfered. They made a tag match, and of course, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, they won. Sadly, they won, but what do you think, man? I don't know. I don't see Nia Jax retaining that championship. I don't see her retaining that belt against Ronda Rousey.
I don't care about that match. I care about the money in the bank. This will be the giant money in the bank. What I heard.
Huh?
This will be the giant money in the bank.
Yep, I think so. I didn't notice though, guys. They did listen to the people I seen the other day. People were complaining about when they first debuted the new briefcases. Right? There was two. The Money in the Bank was looked too big on the briefcase. Now they made it smaller, and it kind of made it like to last year's style. Same style as they always been doing it for the past couple of years. They probably decided to listen to the people about that. It's weird. See what happens, and then we'll see tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow on hopefully on SmackDown we'll see what stipulations Shinsuke Nakamura picks for the Money in the Bank match between him and AJ Styles, the low blow match. I don't know what match is he gonna pick, but I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna give it to Nakamura just yet.
Yeah, we can see in the future.
Yeah, and then, as you know, Brock Lesnar, he's not going to be defending the title. Therefore, he will be surpassing CM Punk's reign as champion and be solidifying himself as one of the greatest wrestlers today.
Because Brock Lesnar is a pussy.
He's a beast, man.
He's the biggest pussy in WWE.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Oh, I can't wrestle because they don't pay me enough. Oh my god, I'm gonna go fuck my wife with my little small dick.
I don't know, people. He's a beast incarnate, man.
You little pussy ass. He's not a good champion and not no more good wrestler. He don't deserve being WWE no more.
Yeah, but he's a beast, though, man. I gotta go Brock, man. He's a beast incarnate. He's dominant. And my thing is, he can lose the title, but it'd be anyone he loses it to, it wouldn't be believable. He's just too big of a dominant of a guy. He's so big and huge, man. He just do a couple suplex. All he needs to do. You don't need to see Brock Lesnar going there and doing flips and doing stuff like a lot of those, like Seth Rollins and all of them do. Just do a couple. He's so dominant. Just Suplex City, F5 done. It's all he needs to do and get the heck out of there, guys. In reality, being Brock Lesnar more nowadays, he's more like acting like a businessman. He's in business for himself, and when it's money. At the end of the day, he got to support his kids, but I know he's one of the highest paying on the roster right now. Highest paying.
How anybody on cast in on the Raw team is nobody there.
I don't know.
The champion never there because
Like
Brock Lesnar cleaning his boots and crying because he's not a good champion.
I don't know, man. But no one can beat him. Roman Reigns tried. Right? People actually bought into that rumor. They bought into that rumor. Oh, Roman Reigns is supposed to beat him at WrestleMania. That came and gone. They had a steel cage match. That came and gone, and now they're done. The feud's done. He lost his opportunity to be in the Money in the Bank, so Roman Reigns is done, as far as I'm concerned. And you know, but Brock Lesnar, he's just dominant. He's gonna surpass CM Punk's record, and he just. And the thing is, people complain because he's not there, but the problem is his contract, though, how much they do pay him, though. If he showed up every week like people want him to, they go broke. The company's man will go broke. That's why he can't, show him.
Don't need a title then. He don't. He can be a little part timer with a title. No, with the title.
Yeah, I think though
He
too.
can just show up and beat somebody's ass. I'll be okay with that. How you doing now? Like, I'm the champion. I'm gonna come once a month.
I think though, guys. I think though.
I don't give a fuck.
I think though, guys. He's the beast incarnate. Like people, I'll be wondering. He's so dominant. Like, why doesn't he have it? He should have a title because he's so dominant and big. Like, why doesn't he? Right? He should be the most dominant guy in the roster. Why does he not have one already? That's why he should. I don't know. He ain't gonna beat him. He might keep it to WrestleMania again, but I'm cool with that. Shoot, dude, he's a beast, man.
I'm not. We might see him once every 8 months.
I don't know. See what happens with that, but. I heard. So you seen Deadpool? Was it any good?
Yes. I'm not saying nothing because nobody. I'm giving people 2 weeks or more, then I would talk about it.
All right. And also talk about it's crazy, guys. Grimm's vlogs. How he's. I like Grimm. He always tries to keep things entertaining. First, it was the Killjoy nonsense, right? But then now it's shifted into these ghost stories. And did you see yesterday's vlog when he was at his Barbara's childhood house in the basement?
Yes, that was cool.
See that, man, when he was down there and he heard that tapping and that pan. I couldn't believe that happened. That was actually, can't believe it. He actually caught a ghost activity on camera, man. That was pretty insane. That was nuts. And everyone was upstairs. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Sure, they're upstairs.
They were. I don't know. Yeah, they could be, but I don't know why. All those stories. It's crazy. A lot of people been commenting it on Twitter and telling them story what happened when they were young, and that'd be crazy, man. And maybe Friday, guys will on Friday's show we'll talk about. So maybe if anyone have maybe talk about some things, but it's just crazy, man. All these ghost stories and Grimm especially with his friend where the ghost came in the house and knocked all the toys down. Like that's crazy to me. Like wow.
I might tell y'all my ghost story if Sean let me.
Well, hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to tune in because Friday we won't talk about that. We'll talk about some ghost stories. Yeah.
Real ghost stories.
Yeah.
And Sean got to tell a ghost story too.
Yeah.
Real ghost stories.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be crazy. Some ghosts. It's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Grimm, all those vlogs and ghosts. We'll see what happens, right? And I don't know. That's crazy, man. People believe in ghosts, some people don't, but hey, who knows, right? You know what I'm saying? But guys, trust me, guys. All these ghost nonsense happen because people like to. Because sometimes they're there. That's when you buy a house, guys. You gotta always make sure you look at the history first. A lot of people that buy the house, you gotta look at the history, right? I don't know if Dylan have ever seen. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a TV show, right, on cable, known as it's called the Discovery Channel, called The Haunting, and it's all these, stories and all these story like these people and the families and talk about their experiences, right, and they have like a lot of it is reenactment. All these actors and actors play them and they kind of like a show, but it kind of all the experience that they have, and the guy always with that deep voice always tells a story, and it's crazy all this stuff that people experience.
Yes, and I watched that before.
So when you buy a house, you gotta, man, you gotta look at the history, man. What happened, and thousands of people die in the house. It's creepy, but My thing is also I hear stories I see on the show, people get haunted and they get scared, right? But what do? Oh no, they're not smart. They stay. Oh no, we get scared by the ghost. But you know, let's stay here. Let's stay here more. Why would you stay at the house? Too stupid. Those people are too stupid if you stay in a house. You know there's ghosts and you're scared. And then you got a friendly ghost, right? Like Grim said, his was like a friendly ghost. But yeah, one that's tormenting you. Why would you stay there? Too stupid. I don't get people sometimes, man. You can find a way. Ask your mom. Come on, can come in? Family or somebody, right? I don't get it. Don't tell me. I don't know, man. Don't tell me that on 4 continents there's no one in your family member that can let you stay in their house for a bit. I don't get it. Well, you guys, stay tuned for Friday's episode. It's gonna be amazing, guys, and keep watching that GTS action, guys. And surely, last but not least, guys, yeah, I don't know. I seen this movie, guys, on was it Friday? I seen it called Breaking In. Very interesting film. You know, this lady, she's little backstory. She's a realtor. No, not a realtor. She just, I guess, her father. In the beginning, her father, you know, she wasn't really close with her dad anyway. But her father, in the beginning, he's running, and he gets hit by a car, and some guy gets out of the car. Okay, maybe he's gonna help him up, whatever. No, he looked at him and he stomped him right in the head. He killed him, and then I guess his father, for the guy, he had all kinds of money in a safe. So they went. It was him and three other guys. Four of them went to the father's house to look for the safe and find the money. While the daughter, right, went to go because they're gonna sell the dad's house. And it's weird. They had like all security cameras and all these protective windows and all that weird stuff. Pretty nice house too, pretty big house. And they went in there. Her and her 2 kids. Her husband had to work, so it was her and her 2 kids went in there. And it's really kind of weird vibe. She found this like coffee cup there and all that. Like what the heck? She didn't think nothing of it. And then at nighttime, she went outside, ordered pizza, right? And then all of a sudden, this two of them, you know, kind of grabbed the kids, right? And they put their hands over their mouth. They couldn't speak, and they went in the room and locked them up. And the wife seen him. Mom seen him, and the whole movie tried to get back in the house and try to take her kids. And then there was one guy that she ended up, well, I thought she killed him, but she just knocked him out. She tied him up, and then she told the guy, she gave the guy her, we told him where the safe is. Okay, that's where the safe is, and then but one of the guys that was working there said only one of the guys knew how to open the safe. The one that she tied up, and she got a knife in his throat. And he says, he knows how to open the safe. So let my kids go, or I'm gonna kill him. The guy, the other bad guy, the main guy, he didn't care. He shot him anyway. Then he took the thing. She ran. He took the thing, and then he took the chain, right, the necklace he had on. He opened up the safe, and the realtor, which was her friend, she came by to the house, and then she ended up it's crazy, man. She ended up getting killed too. And then her husband came up. Lucky he didn't die. But anyway, all the guys ended up dying. She ended up killing them all. That's crazy. But and then they got out of there pretty sadly. But not too much really backstory on why though about the father. But it was just a weird film, guys. You should check it out. But we thank you guys for tuning in today, guys. You know, a lot of great action. We'll see what happens tomorrow in GTS action. Hopefully Grim needs to come back to the regular Grim, man. Please, Grim. And I'm thinking, come on, Grim, why would you throw Jay feed him to the van, Grim? You guys were best friends. That ain't right. That ain't right at all, Grim. But we thank you guys for tuning in. Any last words, Mr. Dylan?
Nope. Just have a nice night.
And we'll see you guys next time, guys. And stay legendary, guys. And hope you guys have an amazing day. Do anything you want to do, guys. Stay positive and stay legendary. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
I heard of once in a lullaby.